back to another episode of the Arsenal FC 24 career mode, where today is Sunday and only a couple of hours after this video goes uploaded, the North London Derby is taking spot, and not only is it taking spot in real life, it's taking part today. I did this on purpose. That's why last episode went from the beginning of the season all the way to now, in which we are 4 wins in, only 1 loss. Unfortunately, was the only game that one of the only games I quick simmed, which was against Everton, in which the only game we actually rotated was that game against Everton. They somehow have 2 wins and 3 losses, despite not winning a single game in real life, obviously. Not really that realistic, but it is realistic in terms that Spurs are doing good, Arsenal are doing good. We are on 13 points in real life as well. Obviously, we are, because obviously that draw as well, we have the same record as Tottenham. Liverpool are doing what Manchester City are doing in real life, winning their first 5 from 5. As far as the board objectives goes, we have 5 goal contributions with our new signing. It's an assist for both Timber and Declan Rice, and then Havertz only has 3 goals, so he's the one putting it through up nicely. The Fortress, we actually haven't lost a home game in the league yet. That game against Everton that we lost was away at Goodison Park, so that's that fine. Starboy Saka, he has 5 goal contributions, I believe 2 goals and 3 assists, either or it might be the other way around. Midfield Maestro, Odegaard has 5 goals so far, but he has 0 assists. So he's scoring the goals, he's just not getting assists at the moment. And after only 5 games, we have 16 goals in the Premier League. So we are going through that. And then obviously as well, we are still in the group stages of the Champions League. In today's episode, we have Tottenham. We also have the likes of Coventry City in the Carabao Cup. We have Bournemouth in the league. PSV in the Champions League, and then maybe Manchester City at the end of today's episode as well. It honestly depends how this Tottenham games goes. Let's go ahead and get into a training session to kick things off. We are going to try and get Martinelli. We are going to do some shooting ones this time as well. We are going to go ahead and do counterattack scenarios. It's going to boost a lot of players in the squad, and I'll get back to you in a second. And just like that, a lot of players have these temporary play styles. William, Saliba, and Gabriel have block, and then Odegaard, Jesus, and Bukayo Saka all have power shot. This is their team. Heung-min Son, Richarlison, Kuleveski, Bissouma, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Udogie, Van de Ven, Romero, and Pedro Porto. Hugo Lloris is on the team, but he's unavailable. He's definitely not on the team no more. That's interesting to see. EA haven't updated that. But we are going to go ahead and go with this team as well. Full strength here. Martinelli's, for some reason, sharpness ain't the best. It is what it is. Let's get to it. And we're at the Emirates as well. Not Champions League. North London Derby, the first one for Ange Postecoglou. I butchered his last name there, but the first one for him. The first North London Derby in a very long time without Harry Kane as their striker. It's Heung-min Son as the captain. He's carrying this squad at the moment. James Maddison obviously has been doing bits for them as well, but it's time to shut down all of that because Arsenal in real life are a lot more better, as Odegaard gives away a free kick because he handled the ball on the ground. Bentancur, Kuleveski, Ramsdale palms it away. Saliba got rid of it. Thomas Partey palmed it as well. Odegaard will find Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka, a chance to counterattack here. It is Bukayo Saka. He has both Gabriels with him. He's going to find the other one, the striker, I should say. And it's Jesus. Beautiful counterattack from Arsenal to take the lead against Tottenham. It's 1-0 for the gun. Richarlison, a quick equalizer. It's 1-1. Back out wide for Jurgen Timber. He'll lay it off for Martin Odegaard. He'll cross in for Martinelli, who's offside. He missed anyway in the bicycle kick. Bentancur trying to find Richarlison. He does find Richarlison. Gabriel couldn't defend that good enough. And it's Tottenham with the lead. Now in for Declan Rice. He misses just barely. Gabriel Martinelli, no. And that will be halftime. We're down 2-1 at the break against Tottenham. Richarlison to make it 3. Where's Ramsdale doing? What is Ramsdale doing? It's 3-1. We're going to lose to Tottenham. Højbjerg, 4-1. We are getting demolished by Tottenham. Into the box, Gabby Jesus. It's flicked around. It's going to fall in the back of net somehow. It's 4-2. It's too late, though. It's 83rd minute. It's an own goal for Van de Ven. What Respectable, no. A 4-2 loss against Tottenham. That's not realistic at all, but we suffer our first home defeat, and it's against our North London rivals. It's 4-2. It's a major step backwards for this team, though. Major step backwards. Carabao Cup against Coventry City. We are playing a fully rotated team besides the fact that Saliba still not starting 11, but David Raya, Ben White, Cavor, Tomiyasu, El Neni, Jorginho, Kai Havertz, Reece Nelson, and Kea and Trossard all get their first proper start of the season. We are going to go ahead and check out this new tactical view. Now, I believe you have to change it around a little bit because the initial view that you get is not the greatest. This is at Molten Road, so away from home, but obviously it wouldn't affect us anyway. Actually, I don't think this affects us at all in any shape, type of way. Only thing I see affects us is maybe manager rating. I'm sorry if that's a lot louder than what I am, a lot louder too. But let's go ahead and check out this tactical view. Now, obviously, I believe you can change the camera on this, but this is the default right here. It's a tactical view like this. It's kind of sickening, I can't lie. I think you would have to go to the camera settings, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you can change it like this. Oh, that's actually awesome. You could change it from hitting, if you're on PlayStation Square, if you're using this PlayStation button Square, and if Xbox, whatever, that's that left button of the X buttons. And then Kea is in behind here, and Kea, early chance. You can see this is actually beautiful. This is like I'm playing a game, but I'm not playing the game. Might be one of the best features they've added in a long time. Mohamed El Neni is still playing first team football for Arsenal in 2023, and his cross effort is instantly blocked, but he'll get it back. He's fighting for the ball. He'll get into the box. It's Trossard now. He has to shoot the ball. Reece Nelson on the rebound. He puts it away, and Arsenal finally take the lead. It's taken us 38 minutes to do so, but Arsenal finally in front of the Carabao Cup. I'm honestly not too fussed if we win or lose this competition. Obviously, if we play bigger teams, I'll probably maybe focus on it just a little bit. And if we get to the final, obviously, I will try to win it. Towards the semifinal as well, I will try to win it. But if we get knocked out early, then it is what it is, honestly. It's not my objective. It's none of my board objectives in the game. None of my objectives here. Fan objectives as well. It's 1-1. Coventry City take the goal right before the break. They level it up. I didn't even see what happened. I just heard him screaming. A good ball into Haji Wright, the United States man. He scores past David Raya, and it's 1-1 going to the break. Ball out wide for El Neni. Back in for Martinelli. He'll find Gabriel Jesus. Did he stay on side? He did, and he finds the back of the net. And Arsenal retake that lead. And what should have been a very, very easy game for the boys in yellow turned out to be somewhat of a difficult game here. Gabriel Jesus gives us a narrow lead with 16 minutes left to go. It's time to hang on to that lead now and get the job done. Zinchenko will come on at left back. It's 2-2. They level it up. It's Sims who leveled it up right before the game's almost over. There's 5 minutes left to go, and it's 2-2. I was getting ready to say we won and we move on to the next round, but here we are struggling against Coventry City. I don't know why my little tactical view was so zoomed in, but David Raya, Sims, our defenders, no man's land. Why is it so zoomed in right now? The reason why we want to replace him, Zinchenko heads it down to Saliba, and we are going to penalty kicks against Coventry City. It works like this. We are penalty kicks here. Haji Wright's up first. David Raya makes a save. Jorginho now. Can he go ahead and put us in front? Yes, he can. It's a beautiful pin from him. Up next is Sims, who scored the equalizer. David Raya to make the save again. No. 1-1. Gabriel Jesus now up to take it. Gabriel Jesus, top right as well. 2-1 for Arsenal. David Raya make the save. No, it's sent the wrong way. 3-2. And Fabio Vieira. Beautiful, beautiful pens from the Arsenal boys so far. 3-3. 2 pens left to go. Allen Ray makes a save. We score. We're through. And it's going to be the club captain, Martin Odegaard, to send us to the next round of the Carabao Cup, which we struggled against Coventry City for some reason. But he gets the job done, and Arsenal are in the next round of the Cup. I'll take it, I guess. It is what it is. I forgot to put Bukayo Saka on the plan to increase his skill moves to 4-star because he was only 3-star, and I wanted to stop it at 4-star because I didn't want him to go 5-star, but unfortunately he is 5-star. If I could improve his shot power there by itself, I would, because I feel like that's the only thing that needs work. But I'm just going to go ahead and go balanced. Unfortunately, he does have 5-star skill moves now. It is what it is. Bournemouth up next. They are currently sitting on 2 points. I'm just going to go ahead and quick sim this game. I'm not going to worry about it. Quick simming the game. 2-2 draw. How am I drawing to a team that only has 2 points? Now they have 3. What are we doing, boys? What are we doing? We're going to have to play Man City this episode as well. Oh, Champions League at the Emirates. PSV at home. We beat them 4-0 in real life the other day. The only difference in the starting 11 now is Trossard starts over Martinelli. He was way too tired to play the game, so he'll ride the bench for now. Gabby Jesus into her. Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka opened the scoring in real life against PSV. He'll do it again this game as well. Second Champions League game in a row where he has scored early within the first 10 minutes. And it's 1-0 for Arsenal here at the Emirates. De Jong. Schulte. 1-1. And just like the Sevilla game, they equalized quickly after. Martin Odegaard is going to take the corner from this side. Gabriel Jesus, no. It's going to fall for Bukayo Saka. He'll find Martin Odegaard back on the ball. Martin Odegaard, that's a pen, sure, ref. Yes, it is. Martin Odegaard gets the penalty. And it's going to be Bukayo Saka to take the penalty here for Arsenal to take the lead back. And a brace, nothing will come of it except the corner. Young, Till. Till's in behind. It's still Till. He'll get it back as well. He'll get it back a third time. And he finds the back of the net. And it's 2-1 for PSV. They take the lead. So it's a bit unfortunate there. But it is what it is. And that's it. A 2-1 loss against PSV. Job's done. And just to put myself in even more misery after losing to Tottenham and PSV, we are playing against Manchester City in the Premier League. The referee is Peter Banks. We are at the Emirates Stadium. Our boys are looking good right now, at least. Let's go ahead and get into it and see if we can somehow maybe pull out a comeback. It's Arsenal versus Manchester City, the title race of last season, in which we capitulated because we lost Saliba to Sporting. And that's really what killed our season there. And there he is, stopping Haaland already. He's already stopped player. Oh my God, we give up the ball away. It's a mess. It's a mess at the back. Ramsdale makes a save. Martinelli to take said corner. And Gabriel to head it in. And it's 1-0 for Arsenal against Manchester City. We take the lead. And it's Gabriel to Gabriel. Oh, it's going to go as an own goal. Bernardo, that should not count as an own goal. It really shouldn't. Bernardo Silva heads it in to his own net. It's going to be an own goal, unfortunately. Deco now in for Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard lays it off for Saka. Saka with the shot. It's a beautiful shot. And it's a second goal. Bukayo Saka makes it 2-0 for Arsenal. Just nearly 5 or so minutes after Gabriel's first goal on the corner. Bukayo Saka doubles the lead. It's 2-0 for the boys in red against Manchester City. And that's what we call a beautiful counterattack and a beautiful goal. 0.19 XG on that shot. But he finds a way to put it into the back of the net. If he shoots, it's fine. Oh, my Lord. That almost bounced back nicely for him. Thankfully, we got rid of it. It's halftime. 2-0 up for Arsenal against Man City. Gabriel blocks. Haaland's on the ball now. Rodri. 1-2-1. Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne to level it up. It's 2-2 with 10 minutes left to go. 2-2. Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, who scored the equalizer, intercepted by Trossard. Gabriel helped out, and Trossard is gone. He has Gabriel Jesus alongside with him. It's Trossard to take it, though, by himself. And Trossard, he'll find Jesus finally. And Jesus scores it with no time left to go on the clock. It's 3-2 for Arsenal, and we will walk out with Emirates with all 3 points against title defending champions Manchester City. We get the job done here. I almost passed it. I thought he was going to be offside. Thankfully, Stones dragged over to me. Gabriel Jesus stopped his run. And it's 3-2 at the Emirates. Game over. And Manchester City walk out here with nothing besides a big massive L on their forehead. Arsenal celebrate at home with a win. 3-2. That'll do us a world of good, especially after losing to Everton, Tottenham, and Bournemouth. Well, we didn't lose to Bournemouth. We drew to Bournemouth. We have Chelsea up next. But at the end of this episode, it's Tottenham who lead the Premier League table at the moment with 7 wins and 1 draw. Liverpool finally suffer their first defeat of the season. Manchester United are in 3rd, Arsenal in 4th, and then Manchester City right behind us as well in the same exact record, just different goal differential. Everton are doing good. Fulham are doing good. Newcastle United are doing all right. Chelsea are doing Chelsea. Bottom of the table right now is Sheffield United, Burnley, and Bournemouth. I expected Sheffield United and Burnley. I didn't really expect Bournemouth. I expect Luton Town to be down there towards the end of the season as well. But when we come back, we have Chelsea. We also have Lens, Sheffield United, Wolves in the Cup, Newcastle maybe in the Premier League. But until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.